Good afternoon, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis Autosports. Excited to offer you guys another 2015 Chevrolet Express 2500 Explorer Limited SE conversion van. This is a 4-row van, fully loaded, beautiful condition inside and out. 28,000 original and documented miles. This van has been dealer service since day one of ownership. We have all the records. I would say roughly 10 to 15 service records on this van. Has newer tires all the way around. Just recently had an oil change as well, ready to hit the road. Fully loaded inside, every single option possible. I took my family last summer. Our son plays AAU basketball, travels all over the East Coast, and we had one of these in that we kept for about 2 months for some of our travels, and they're just an absolute pleasure to travel in. For the driver, which was me, great to drive, plenty of power, very comfortable, and of course the passengers will absolutely love it. So exterior wise, it's a solid 9.5 out of 10. It's a pre-owned vehicle. I can't really label anything. There's no damage. Couple little small little nicks here and there, but super clean. Take a look at the bottom of the bumper. Couple little light scratches right there. Headlights are very clear. That hazen's actually from the sun, makes it looks a little oxidized, which they are not. Paint overall looks beautiful. Please expect a couple little rock chips here and there. Tires are recently replaced. Wheels overall in good condition. Some have a little bit of rashing on them. The top itself is flawless. We are shooting this in 4K, so if you have the ability to watch it in 4K, please do so. The undercarriage, which we have photos on our website, davisautosports.com, show this thing to be absolutely brand new underneath. Frame, floor pan. It was a garage kept van. Rear park assist as well as rear view camera. Tow hitch, obviously it's a 2500, so it can tow a decent amount of weight. All the emblems and everything are intact. Great looking rig right here. A little scratch right there. Now, for the most part, a couple little nicks right there and right there. We do have a body shop. We are a restoration facility here. If you want us to repaint that, we will. It's going to cost you. Obviously, it's a full wraparound molded bumper. What we can do is paint this in that isolated section and do a blend and then re-clear, but for what it's going to cost, I don't really see it being worth it, in my opinion. So let's get to the good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing as well. Rear AC, ice cold, front AC, ice cold. Every single button, knob, input, remote, everything works exactly as it should. If you're looking at these, I'm sure you're pretty familiar with most of the options that they have, but everything throughout this van functions exactly as it should. I'm gonna get this B out of here so when I shut the door, he's not in with us. I'm gonna put this down and start the van. Just give me 1 second here. I'm just turning the TV on right now, as well as the DVD player. All right. So, huge monitor, great sound system in here. DVD player functions. We don't have any DVDs in it. It also has internet connection, all sorts of goodies. Speakers throughout the entire cab. All your lighting and everything's controlled up front. Your cup holders throughout the entire rear are all illuminated with the ring right there. You have a trash can right there. Check out these seats. I'll go through each one of them. Beautiful condition. These seats slide forward and backwards, and they also rotate. So these captains right here, they can turn around to face the captain in the back if you wanted to play games, cards, whatever. Almost like a limo style seating. All of these storages up top all have lights throughout. And they actually go in there pretty deep, and they go all the way through, not all the way through, but a good amount. So lots of storage from about there to about right there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of headphones. They all function as they should. All the USB ports, HDMIs, all that works as it should. If you wanted to hook up an HDMI, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever, to the system, you can. AC's blowing nice and cold back here. Beautiful stitching, nice accents throughout. You have your lighting as well. Once again, I mean, my arm, I mean, this goes, you know what, it actually does go beyond the back lights back there. You can put some fishing poles back there. Check out these seats though. And they are extremely comfortable as well. Carpet, no stains whatsoever. The airflow in this van is incredible with the vents. I mean, you feel air throughout the entire cab. You have your multiple USB ports for charging, additional charging port there. Once again, illuminated cup holders. As you see, you have lights throughout the back of all the panels. So at night with the blinds down, really has a nice mood in here, if you will. Back seat, fully powered, of course, folds flat into a bed. I mean, look at the leather on this. It is perfect. I mean, there are no imperfections on this whatsoever. Once again, all your lighting. Vents are blowing, I mean, that's just a ton of air. I mean, you can hear when that thing shuts how much pressure is in there. It's a lot of air. It's nice. Nice little storage compartment there. These things are just massive. There's your power toggle switches for the seat. Let's get a wide view going on here for you guys. So I'm in the middle of the back row, obviously. Once again, lighting throughout. And this guy up here is retractable, and this is power as well. So that's really nice. It you can't see it from this angle, but you can see it tilting up, opening. That's really neat, especially on a beautiful day back here getting some light. It's a really nice feature right there. Three-part sort of raise in the back. Close that, and that's that. Super nice. Not all of them have that. That's a nice feature right there. So as I mentioned, these chairs all swivel, turn around, comfortable as can be. Another set of cup holders there, more lighting. When you shut this, you can see the lights a little bit more up in there, but they are illuminating in there, and that's throughout the entire side of that panel right there on both sides. So more USB ports. It's your dimmers for your lights right there. You got your lights right there that are illuminated as well. She's the real deal, guys. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna hop up front and we are gonna take this thing on a quick test drive. I'm gonna go ahead, well, let me turn this TV off, although when I power the ignition, it should cut off. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off anyways, along with the DVD. All right. $28,705 miles. AC up front is ice cold. You have your controls up here. We'll go ahead and turn those rear lights off, turn the rear air off. Now, two summers ago, we traveled. So we're in Richmond, Virginia. My family and I traveled. We had a huge basketball tournament in Myrtle Beach. It's a huge week and a half, almost 2-week tournament. So we were down there for the full 2 weeks. And then after that tournament, I believe we went somewhere in northern Florida. So we were essentially traveling in these vans, or a van identical to this, for about 4 weeks. My son at the time was 16, and we had every single seat in this entire van occupied. Lots of luggage, a lot of interior weight. Van did phenomenal, didn't skip a beat. The great thing about these vans compared to, your maybe smaller motorhome or something like that, your everyday, not necessarily everyday daily driver traveler, but these vans are something that, even with a large family, you can use as a everyday vehicle. If you have a large family. My wife and I, we have 5 kids, and their age is expanded long enough from one another where we didn't have to have all 5 of them in a car at once. But we had an Escalade, and if we needed anything any bigger, it would be something like this. So apologize for that sun beaming down, but this thing drives perfectly smooth. This road right here is a huge road for semi trucks, logging trucks. There's a lot of crowns in the road, and this thing just completely tracks perfectly. One finger on the wheel. Got a truck coming to a stop ahead of us. This van, like I mentioned earlier in the video, has been fully serviced since day one of ownership. We do have all the records. It's up to date on all the services. Everything has been fully tested in the van, from sound system, the locks, the windows, the power seats, the heated seats. Everything works exactly as it should. If you're seeing any blinking in the cluster, that's not going on in person. When you record LED lights with a camera, it has a tendency to give it a flickering effect. So if you're seeing that, it's not going on in person. If you're watching this video only on YouTube, please make sure to go to our website for additional information, pricing, pictures. We only use YouTube to host our video. This video solely on YouTube isn't our full advertisement. So there's certain things that we don't put in the video that can change. So just keep that in mind. Great steering on these as well. Really tight turning. Very smooth shifts. Do have the which is a nice feature, especially if you have some weight behind you, the manual transmission shifts, and you can use that to your benefit going down a hill as well with a lot of weight. You know, downshifting, keeping those RPMs up will slow you down, obviously. So that's a really nice feature that these vans have, which obviously carries over from the GM 2500 line of pickup trucks. Top of the steering wheel is perfect. All the wood grain's in good condition. So overall on the inside, the only thing to really nitpick on is we do have a couple little, it's going to be hard to show you, but on this right here, you got a couple little areas of the die where it's sort of slightly coming off, which sort of, that's not a GM thing, that's a conversion thing. And we do have an upholstery division, and we're going to try to rectify it. There's a little area on that top area of the seat right there where some of the top part of the layer of the leather, well, I don't think it's real leather, but is a little bit worn out. So we're actually looking to get some replacement material. We have an upholstery division at our facility, so we're going to try to take care of that. Other than that, interior, non-smoker, no odors, no stains, super, super clean. Windshield, I don't see one single chip anywhere. There's one of those logging trucks I was telling you about. Yeah, there's not one chip that I see anywhere on here. All right, guys, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to contact us at 855-955-3377. You can also reach us by email, jd@davisautosports.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, please go to our website to see if this is still available or not. 9 times out of 10, we will leave our vehicles on YouTube to show people our previous inventory. So if you're watching this video, it is getting ready to be November of 2021. So if we're beyond that date by 30 days, this van is most likely sold. Go to our website, check out our current inventory. Thank you.